Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is July 25th, 2022. So, a lot of you may not be familiar with this story, but I watched the interview a few years ago that said that had it was a Lil Wayne interview where he claimed that he supposedly shot himself at the age of 12. He said that he was at his mother's house and there was a gun laying around. If you're familiar with this story, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the rapper Lil Wayne, he was at his mother's house by himself. He was only 12 years old, and his mother, I guess, had a loaded gun, just laying around the house. Lil Wayne supposedly found the gun, started playing with it, and then by mistake shot himself in the chest. And one of the neighbors heard the gunshot, called the police, and then this guy he arrived at the scene, and he saw Lil Wayne on the floor bleeding, and rushed him to the hospital and supposedly saved his life. So since that day, Lil Wayne has always been grateful to this police officer who he calls Uncle Bob. And this interview is online if you want to look for it and watch it yourself. But that's basically what the story is. And there's no doubt in my mind that that incident was ritualistic because the numbers don't lie. But this is an article from 2009 that says that how an off-duty cop saved New Orleans rap superstar Lil Wayne's life. I'll never forget him. Lil Wayne would have never made it had it not been for Robert Hubler, the celebrated New Orleans rapper who had bled to death on the floor of his mother's Holly Grove apartment the afternoon of November 11, 1994 at just 12 years old after accidentally shooting himself in the chest while playing with a 9mm handgun. If not for Hubler, the New Orleans police officer who cradled the bleeding boy in the back of a squad car that day on the way to the hospital, the Grammy-winning superstar would never have been on the cover of current issues of Rolling Stone. The shooting, part of Lil Wayne's lore, has been chronicled before, but not in its details, nor the tale of the man who saved his life, a 6'7", 330-pound officer who responded to the shooting while off duty, and was his habit. 6'7". Okay, so Robert Hubler is supposed to be the reason Lil Wayne is the big time rapper that he is today. Because if it wasn't for him, he would have died on November 11th, according to this article. But this is why I say this stuff is ritualistic, because notice Lil Wayne was born September 27th, and the shooting happened, according to this article, on November 11th, 1994. And notice that was 45 days after Lil Wayne's birthday. 45. Big number with New Orleans. Big number with hip-hop. Notice in gematria, hip-hop and New Orleans are both 45. The word ritual, also 45. The reason I'm bringing up this story is because today TMZ reported that Uncle Bob has passed away. The guy who saved Lil Wayne's life. Notice the headline that came out today. Lil Wayne, farewell Uncle Bob. Life-saving officer dies in New Orleans. And notice this again. Lil Wayne's birthday, 9/27. According to the article, Uncle Bob died on Friday. They're saying that he was an amputee. He had no legs, and the police found him dead in his apartment last Friday on July 22nd. Notice from July 22nd, which was last Friday, to Lil Wayne's upcoming birthday, 67 days. He died 67 days before Lil Wayne's birthday. And in gematria, blood sacrifice is 67 and 257. And the reason 257 matters is because Lil Wayne posted his tribute to the officer today on July 25th, a day that's written 25/7, like 257. And those are the values of blood sacrifice. So this is what I mean. The shooting that happened in 1994 was ritualistic. 45 days after Lil Wayne's birthday, and now that officer who supposedly saved his life ends up being a ritual and dying 67 days before Lil Wayne's birthday, the blood sacrifice number. And I don't think it's an accident that there's 6.7 thousand likes on Facebook. This article has. That's their way of calling the numbers, TMZ, slick motherfuckers. The officer was 65 years old, and Lil Wayne's surname Carter equals 65. All right. You can also say that from today to Lil Wayne's birthday is 65 days as well. He posted the picture 65 days before his birthday. As for the officer's name, Robert Hubler, it has that gematria of 153 and 72, like Jesuit order. So, yeah. And, today's the 206th day of the year. Sacrifice is 206. Today's the day with 34 numerology. The name Lil Wayne is 34. 38 numerology. The name Lil Wayne, rapper, death, murder, killing, R.I.P. All 38. I even put up here Aunt Kathy equals 38 because in that Instagram post that Lil Wayne posted, he mentioned his Aunt Kathy, who was probably another sacrifice for his career. Aunt Kathy is also 38. And Uncle Bob has that 74 gematria, like rapper and killing. This is the beauty of this knowledge, because if it wasn't for this knowledge, we wouldn't be able to see through all this stuff. I mean, we can assume, but the gematria makes it undeniable. It's evidence. For one more 45, November 11th, 1994, that was the day with 45 numerology as well. So perfect hip-hop ritual for the hip-hop star Lil Wayne. The big ritual to launch his career at the age of 12. A lot of you ask why did Lil Wayne start at such a young age? Well, it's because, he put in the work. He took the sacrifice at a young age. Got shot in the chest. Without sacrifice, there is no Lil Wayne. Thank you for watching. You guys take care.